I think eventually the American people have got to get fed up. But somebody's got to give them an alternative.
As a former state GOP chair, Chris Vance knows firsthand the power of political parties and the challenges third-party candidates face.
Every other third-party movement has always been based on fringe ideas, the far left or the far right.
Imagine a government.
He believes this new movement is different. It's designed to bring increasingly partisan politics more to the middle. Founders of the so-called centrist project say they're organizing, fundraising, and considering running independents for governor or U.S. Senate in states including Wyoming, Utah, Maine, Alaska, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska to start.
The theory behind this is, at least in the beginning, is what they call their fulcrum strategy, where if you win a few races, you deny the majority to either party and force them to come to the center.
While Washington state isn't on the target list currently, Vance says he's working to raise awareness and support here.
It's very young. I don't know how big it's going to become. I don't know what its future is in Washington state, but I think it makes a lot of sense in this state. We have an independent spirit. We have a tradition of electing moderate politicians. I think that this sort of centrist movement is what's needed in this state and in this entire country.
There are a lot of voters certainly that feel alienated for the two major parties.
University of Washington political science professor Mark A. Smith says while he doesn't see this taking off on a grand scale,
the fact that this hasn't happened already, that probably tells you something about the way the system is designed that makes this hard.
He believes on a small scale, if strategic, the new movement could potentially make a difference.
If you had like that centrist coalition where neither party had a majority, say in the Senate, and this centrist coalition said, we're going to bring everyone together, we're going to negotiate, we're going to talk, we're going to do the things that legislatures are supposed to do, I could imagine that working.
So this new movement is backed by some longtime political operatives, both Republicans and Democrats, so that could give them an edge in navigating the traditional barriers to entry. So why has our two-party system remained so stable or really unbreakable? Professor Smith talked to us in detail about that, and we are putting extended footage online, a mini lecture for you, king5.com. Back to you.